Dude, I tell you what, man, the weather on this map is fantastic. So you have the snowfall, right? But you don't have any accumulation on your items, and the inside of the base doesn't get that weird frost look. So I like it, man. I like it. I like the snow in real life, but again, I hate the accumulation plus frost. So, I mean, it's a thing, man. For today, what we're working on is we gotta move. Look, dude, the neighbors are not safe. Junior almost died in between videos. Got down to 2% on his health. I almost died multiple times. So we need to get a place to where we can actually have our base and then a fence around it, right? And right here is not really a good location because we don't have room to expand. We got the water source right in the middle. And then, where's he at? I know he's around here. Bigfoot spawns either right over there or right over here every single time I log in. So it's definitely his territory, and we can't kill him yet. So I definitely want to move. We need somewhere that's a little bit more flat, too. So I found a space down by where... Oh, see right there. That is one reason. Holy crap, dude. That is why me and Junior almost died off camera so many times. These things are worse than the Drax. I mean, in a good way, but a terrifying way. Yep. Get you out of here. So, they'll watch you from a distance. If you turn and see them, they'll run away. But otherwise, they'll sneak right up on you and stand behind you. And as soon as you turn around to where they are, they pounce. So ah, man. It's cool, but it's terrifying, dude. You're right. I know, man. I know. You just got full health again. We're being attacked. This is why we're moving. Not 2 minutes into the video, and we already have jump scares. Alright. We good? We alright? Anyways, so I found a spot down by that cave that we found in the last video. And it kind of works out because we're still in the snow biome. But I think, judging by where the boss is here on the map, we got the sandworm, this might lead to the desert. And then with that as well, this is probably swamp down here somewhere. And I'm guessing over here is either the radiation zone or possibly lava. Again, just kind of judging by the bosses. We're almost in the middle of the map. Now don't worry, this won't be our permanent base. Is that you? Stop making noise, man. Keep thinking something's coming for us. But as you can see, we definitely need a safe place to be able to expand, get geared up, and stuff like that. And this is most definitely not that space. So, we got some new stuff as well to look at. Let's close the door. Protect yourself, Junior. Want no part of it. But with this this update that we just had with the new map, we got some new build parts I'm kind of excited about. So under tier 2, if you scroll little ways down, we got the normal wood walls, right, for the outside of the base. You got wood walls, you have the spikes, and you got the gates. Now we got some new ones. So under the masonry bench, we've got some of the stone wall fortification, and it says that it's stronger than wood. Not sure the difference. 50 on the stone, 20 on the tree sap. Would you please stop out here? You right? That's 2 of them. Let him kill them off because he'll get some XP. But we got the stone ones, and then you also got some of the refined wood walkways. So I'm guessing that kind of goes on the inside of the top of the wall to be able to walk around it. Not too sure. Kind of excited about that. And these are new too. So refined wood platform fortification. A wall attachment that allows you to look over the top of your wall safely. Not exactly sure what that means. Does that go on the inside or on the outside? I don't know. But we've got a new gate. Looks fantastic. And then we got some refined wood spikes. So I'm guessing and hoping 2 different things. 1, the hit points are higher on these than the wood ones. And then 2, that it does more damage to the creatures. Not sure. But the problem is, this one requires some of the copper nails, the other one doesn't. And we don't really have too much copper. So I'm hoping that we can make this for the outside walls, and then put some of the regular wood ones on this. We'll see. We'll do some testing before we head out for the day. So, unlock these. Let's get stuff for the masonry bench up and going. Now the plan is too, and the goal for the day... Alright? Is 2 things. 1, get the area set up with a fence around it. But 2, I want to get foundations set in stone, like literally in stone, so that they're a little bit more protected. These are only tier 2 resist on the storms. Stone is tier 5. So if we can get the foundations down and the wall, that's kind of a good starting point. If we can, though, I want to get some walls and a roof on the new base, just so that in between videos, I can take all this and move it into there. Hopefully. Possibly. You doing alright, buddy? You're fine, man. You're fine. Got some more points? Absolutely. So far, I got all of the 1 stamina unlocked. Some more health. And then movement speed. What I want to work towards is probably either this. Plus 15 on the movement speed in the Arctic. Or we can do this. Now, Junior is timid. So minus 10% on the damage. But this one gives plus 20. So kind of offsets that. Plus gives a little bit more. Plus the 50% bleed. Let's work on that. Keep everybody alive. And this health regen in the Arctic. I want to work towards that. So it does link to here, right? It's so hard to see the traces. It needs to be a lighter color. But yeah, up here and then across. Okay. You're doing fine, buddy. You're doing fine, man. Just please don't die. I mean, it's literally in your name. Get you closer to base. Let's remove these real quick. I don't want it to call in more creatures. Plus, it's kind of tainting our water supply. Not really, but speaking of water supplies, one issue we're going to have with the new base is there's no water over there. So if you know about this, let me know. Is there a way to take some of the rain catchers and have them filter directly into the storage barrels? I don't think, right? There should be a way to do that. See, there's one of those guys, man. They are all over, dude. But it'd be nice to be able to collect the rainwater into a storage barrel. Okay. Let's try to get some of this made up so we can get away from base. And maybe that guy will stop following us. So, drop off the meat. Let's eat some breakfast. That guy does get hungry. We'll kind of just leave him in there to spoil. Not too worried about it. And then for the masonry bench, just need some wood. Drop all that off. Oh, you know what? Before we use that wood, let's use this wood. Right here. One of you. How is our tree sap? Make the rest of that. And then let's get some more nails going. 20 more. There we go, man. I see you. Creeper. Yep. I'll tell you what. Junior. Get him, buddy. I don't like this creature. I mean, I do, but I hate it. I like it, but I hate it at the same time. He's stuck in my floor. It's fine, it's fine. We've got to get a shotgun made, dude. We have got to get the shotgun made for killing stuff off. Stab it. I don't care, man. So that's the thing about this map, too, I like, is there's not very many creatures. They're kind of sparse. If you're kind of judging it against, like, Prometheus or Olympus. But they come in packs and waves. And they're more dangerous. So that's kind of good in that part. Get the rest of this. Again, remove the evidence. Enough creatures come by as it is. Alright, buddy. Yep. You handle him. Closing the door. So, masonry bench. Drop off the other meat. We okay? Junior! Handle business, buddy! He's in the base again! This is why we're moving. This is why we're moving. Yep. Things are little tanks, dude. They're cool looking, though. Very cool looking. And then we have the cats here. That's what I'm talking about. There's not very many creatures, but when they come around, they come in waves. I'm missing every single shot. Handle him! I will harvest the bodies. We need the epoxy anyways, plus some of the leather. Are we good? Almost? I hear another monkey. It was non-stop when I was harvesting off camera. At least Bigfoot didn't stop by. I mean, I'm sure he will eventually. Alright, so. Not even going to repair it. Not even going to repair it. let's start off with the walls. Do some testing. So tree sap and some stone. Went ahead and made some regular tools too. The axe broke, the knife broke, and then our knife almost broke. And for our biofuel, it's almost out on our legendary mining tool. So I want to save that for later. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and repair this before I forget. It's weird, again. Why do you use stamina when you're trying to repair stuff? So one of you, for the spikes, we need refined wood and some copper. Let's make a normal set of spikes too. Need some wood. Wait a minute. Isn't that supposed to be refined wood spikes? Got the proper cost. Hold on a second. Is that bugged? Refined wood spikes. Masonry bench. Wood spikes. Maybe the name's just wrong? Drop all this off. Free up some inventory space. I think we need the leather for some of the crafting. Actually, let's keep that for Junior. Wood spikes. 1,500 on the durability. Does that stack? Oh, dude, that's a bug, man. So they have the stuff correct here. But on the back end, it's linking to the other item. So it should be a simple fix, but that is super expensive for a normal set of wood spikes. Okay. Need to do a bug report on that. It's fine, man. Look, dude, it happens, okay? While we're doing stuff, though, let's get this up and going. We'll do testing with the new stuff. The new wall. Kind of see how it looks. Oh, what about this guy? Make one of you. So I think what we'll do is a 3x4 to start off. And then expand off of that for the new base. I want to do everything on one level. The only thing I want on the second level is our balcony for the bed for respawn. But everything else, single story. And expand out off of that. Just to kind of change it up, you know? So 12 of these to start. Need some more wood. And then get some more of these going. While we're doing some testing. We're right. We're okay. So first things first. Stop making noise, Junior. Check out this. So what is the durability? 3,000. Wait, what? Weren't they 5,000 for the wood before the update? Two variants. Is that new? Hold on, man. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Like, what are you? Has there always been two variants on these? I don't think so. So, normal wall. Window. Is that a slit you can actually shoot through? Oh, you can. That's kind of interesting. Is that new? If you know, let me know. I don't remember seeing that last time. Of course, I always miss that anyways on the parts is a variant. So that's only 1,500. I could have swore that was 5,000. Maybe it's the spikes that are 5,000. Now, speaking of spikes... Oh, you can. Okay. I kind of figured you could mix the normal spikes with the stone walls. And it's only 1,500 on the durability. Okay, they changed the durability on something. Because it was 5,000. I think it was on the spikes and the wall before. Now, why they lowered it, I don't know. It looks nice, though. I like this look better than that look. Now, is there a window on these two? There's not. Interesting. You can connect these as well, though. So that's kind of neat. Okay, I like that. So, pick this up. What are you? Oh, that is fantastic, dude. So you can set up some of the little ramps like this that runs along the inside. Now, is there a ramp to go up? Two variants. Okay, one is probably for a ramp. Let's see. Again, another science day. A little bit of building as well. A little this, a little that. You know how it goes. Let's make two. Let's make, well, one. One will be fine. What are we missing for some more of the walls? I need to make a gate. Tree sap? Just a sap. We're missing probably some of the refined wood. Absolutely. 4 more of those. Probably just need some more of the stone. So there's this. So big walkway. Okay. Okay, and there's the stairs there. So why does that go down there, but you don't have a way to connect to that for the ramp? Right? I mean, you can walk straight up without jumping. It'd be nice to see that actually attached, though. But this is super nice. I like how they have the cutouts here, too. So you can actually shoot all the way down. You know what I mean? I like it. Even if it's just for looks, it's pretty cool. Keep saying it, man. Options in games are always good. What's weird is how narrow this is versus how wide that is. Now, this is picked up. Will this snap to the top part? It will, right there. A couple different snap points. Okay. That's kind of cool, man. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Alright, so, anyways. Oh. Check out the gate. Let's grab some more of the stone. Just for making some of the parts. So we're almost ready to go down and start getting the foundation set. That's enough for now. I drop off those. We've got one of these. We don't need the nails. This we can scrap. Leave all that in there. Minus the rope. 14 more. No! Not again! Stop it! The cats, dude. The cats, man! Just like cats in real life, man. They come through, think they own the place, destroy everything if they don't like you. I'll tell you what. Yep. Level up, level up. Get him, buddy. Get him. One more hits. There you go, man. Good points for everybody today. Watch your snout. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. So Junior has a tongue, teeth, and an eyeball. A couple sets. He got another point. Let's do that. Give you some food. Had to make a bucket to water him because for some reason, somebody's picky and won't drink out of the stream. Alright, so, we alright? We good? This place is a mess, man. Do the stairs so we can actually get up and down it. We'll make some more of these later, too. Let's get the actual walls up. I think one gate for the moment should be fine. Close the door. Again, safety reasons. That is fantastic. It's you making noise. Stop it, man. Stop it. I like the animations, dude. Very nice on all the stuff, man. Very happy with it. All right, cool. So, anyways, that looks fantastic. Pick you back up. Pick you back up. All right. Let's head to our potential death. So, while we're going over there, we'll talk about the water situation. So, one, we could set up a pump right here. Have a very long line to run for the water line as well as electricity. Because where we're going to is around the Vesper nest. Where we're going to is right up here. So it's a very long stretch, but we might be able to actually use the water in the cave up here. I don't know if that's a thing. The monkey hanging around. But right here's where I was thinking about building at. Again, we're in the Arctic biome. We're close to the, what I think is desert. And I don't know if we can actually remove this. It might be part of the terrain. Okay, it is. And we have, for some reason, a big hole in the ground right there. Like, right in here should be fine for our first base. We're not trying to be ginormous with our build, but don't forget we are doing just one level, so it's going to be spread out quite a bit. Alright, let's do this. Before we get started with that, let me show you what I'm talking about inside the cave. So in here... Would you stop making noises? I'll tell you what. So inside here, first level, goes down to a second level, right? Now down here we got some water. I don't know if we can put a pump right here. It's drinkable, so a pump might work. If so, very close to base. But in here's where you start to get to the limestone, things like that. There's more water. Then it drops down another level, right? Third level right here. More resources, things like that. Quite a bit of stuff, some more water. And then it goes down another level. Now this is the one that goes down super far. And I don't know how to get to the bottom. Maybe build off of this and go down that way somehow. It goes down super far. You can kind of see the bottom there. And I'm not sure how much further it goes. But there's a ton of stuff in here. So very good for 1, resources. 2, potentially water. But 3, if we go to start thumping, very good place for it. Because we got all the resources in here. You got limestone, titanium, platinum, tiny bit of coal, tiny bit of gold, copper, and then iron, plus some aluminum. So literally everything is in here that we need for right now. I see a health bar over by Junior. Okay, that's kind of worrisome a little bit. Easy. Let's get up here and see. All right. Just some cats and a monkey. That's what you get. Another cat. Slinker. Peekaboo. Dude. Oh, man. These things get me every single time, dude, with that jump attack. It's a cool mechanic how they're super skittish, but they're very aggressive at the same time. You know what I mean? There we go, Junior. You're doing fantastic on attacks today, buddy. Not too bad for a timid creature, right? Let's get rid of this. So what I'm thinking is, when we start building, I might try to leave some of the trees. Because all that we have so far, unless they changed it, is some of the palm trees for planting. Again, I don't know if the devs ever watch any of my stuff, but please add in more seeds for more trees. I like planting them. Very good for decorating, especially with the plantable mounds you can put, right? In the ground, instead of doing a crop plot. They look fantastic, but we need more variants for doing decorating. But what we might do is try to leave some of these, possibly. Let's get over here and get the camera out. So what we could do is do the base right there. Right? The foundation of it. Have it face probably this direction. And what we'll do is, where the foundation is, we'll do very close to it to start off with on the fence. Just so we're not using so many parts. But leave the one side kind of open, pretty big, for our tames and stuff. I think right here might work. So what we'll do... Where's that hole? See, that hole's like horrible right here. We'll build back far enough to where the fence will stop before it drops down right there. So probably like right here. Raise this up. Easy building for the different terrain heights, right? And let's see about... Not there. So that's 4. Is that even? Even-ish? Absolutely not. If we go one more this way, might kind of work. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go this way just a little bit. Unsnap. Would you please cooperate? Oh, that's way off. Give me a minute. I always say it in games, man. Setting down your first foundation is kind of the key point because your whole base is built off of that one foundation. And I really need to get this in line because it'll be very close with the trees here. I think that might work. Right there. Let's go with that. The trees won't be permanent. Eventually they'll get cut down, I'm sure, but if right now we want a little bit of greenery, right? Should have made some ceilings and pillars for this, but I mean, it's fine, man. We'll kind of work with this and then hollow out the inside. So, that's the start of the base. We need some... Oh, man, totally forgot. We need some fiber and some sticks. And we need some pillars for doing our walls. Now, one thing they haven't added in, I kind of wish they would, is the snap points for the walls, the outer walls, to align to a grid. And I'm not sure why they have them just in free form only. Because it kind of makes it difficult to do a straight line, straight-ish line with your build, you know? Alright, let's grab a little bit of sticks. It's a cat over there, just one. There's one, there's always more. Alright, that should work. So 8 should be fine for starting off. What we'll do... Snap it at this. We can kind of walk it out this direction. And that'll be in line with the base itself, right? I think coming out to right here should be fine for the front side. We'll probably go to the other side of this tree here. That'll be cutting down that one. Go to that side. It's going to be wider around the perimeter than I wanted, but I mean, that should be fine. Go down this way. That's all the stuff that we have. Alright, so. It's still kind of difficult to get the stuff set properly. And have a clip. Let's start right here, though. I think right about here. Stop it, guys. Stop it! I need more arrows. We've only got a few left. Junior, get him, buddy! Need your help over here. Got a tank here. I cannot do third person in this game. I don't know why. It seems just really weird to me. Versus other games. You good? Good job, Junior. Good job, buddy. Check your health here in a second. Need to get some of the med brews made for him and myself, too. His stomping keeps making me think that some of the slinkers are coming for us. Would they pounce around? You're right. Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. Get you a little bit closer to me. Safety reasons. So that's pretty set right there, I think. Let's double check. We'll set down a second one. And what I can do is I use the pillars for lining it up. Where it's red. And just a little bit of green. There we go. It's not perfectly in line, but it's pretty close, man. Versus eyeballing it. Now I offset it right here because we need to go down this direction. And only 2 of your corners are going to line up perfectly like this. The rest are going to be offset, and you're going to have a wide gap. So it makes it hard to do the other corners, but it does help out a ton. Get this first one set. It goes out a little bit too far. Getting towards nighttime, too. There we go. That should work out there. Set a second one. Oh, we don't have any more pillars. I need some more pillars. Let's do this. Hopefully it doesn't pick up the whole wall. That's one problem we had on the other map. Was when I would pick these up, it would pick that up. It's almost like it was clipped into it. It's kind of weird, man. Oh, that's our, that was our anchor point. Oh, never mind. They're on the inside. Okay, look, dude. Always leave 1 or 2 at each end. Alright, put down one more. Make sure it sits properly. There we go. That's pretty straight. So that's my way of getting all the walls in line. Heck, it takes a while, but... Why did that drop here and not go to our inventory? That's kind of weird, man. I'm just saying. Alright, so, almost nighttime. I'm going to go back to base. 1, it's not safe out here at night. 2, gets very, very cold. And 3, I'm going to get some more walls. We'll come back in the morning. I'll have all this done. And then we'll try to figure out about putting in the front gate. Hopefully it'll kind of fit in between these two. And be somewhat in the center. I like it, man. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, man, so it's like 3 in-game days later. It's been a chore trying to get, anything done, really, with all the creatures. So it's been 1 to 2 minutes of building, 2 to 4 minutes of fighting for our life. Non-stop, rinse and repeat the whole time. It's it's insane, dude. But the walls are, for the most part, straight-ish. I'm kind of happy with them. Now, if you didn't know, for these spikes, there's 2 different clip points. One is down below, and one is up higher. I kind of opted for the higher ones, mainly for the slinkers, or whatever they're called, the cats, because they jump so much. Now, the monkeys, as you can see, are still trying to move in to these trees. They're my trees, not theirs, but hopefully the gate will kind of keep them out. So the gate will go right there. And it's actually perfectly in line with the front door. Just happened to be that way. Doesn't always work out, but it's nice whenever it does. So, we're kind of set here for this. And one thing I noticed, too, with the update of being able to ride your tame and open the door, these only open one direction now. They used to open, like, out if you're out here, or they would open in if you're going this way. They don't do that anymore. Not sure why. It doesn't really matter. But it's kind of weird. That's our base. I mean, the footprint for right now, not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Again, teams will go over here. It's super loud. Kind of cool. Ambient noise. And then back here, I kind of made it a little bit bigger than I was going to, just for spacing on the pillars for doing the sides. Speaking of pillars, let's grab these real quick. Hopefully it doesn't pick up any up. Yep. Ah, dude, I knew that was going to happen, man. Let's set this one back before it does the rest. I think it has to do with putting down the spikes before you pick up the pillars. At least getting them lined back up isn't too hard. Let's try this one too, see what happens. That one's fine. Yep. It's gotta be that. Ah, dude, that sucks, man. Only got 4 more, so it's not too bad. So what I want to do, I got all the stuff on me for, well, I guess in Junior's inventory, for doing our walls and the roof. We'll do a small deck, so what we'll do is probably the foundations on the outside for right now. I do want to hollow out the middle, just for running our water lines, power, stuff like that. And at least that way we have the full shelter, and in between videos, I can move all our stuff from there down to here, including our bed. That's the main thing. I got some floors too. We'll do the interior wood floors on the bottom. But I also want to make one of the water wheels. Test it out and kind of see if we can put it in. Okay. Well, I hate that. I really wish the trees didn't fall, man. We planned our whole build around that, and now they're falling. Is what it is. It's fine, man. It's fine. But I want to see if the water wheel will work in that little stream for providing some power. It might not. We'll see, man. All for science. Let's remove this real quick. Oh, that sucks, dude. It would look so nice having the trees up. I'm not sure why they decided to have it to where the trees fall so often. It should be a very rare occurrence, and only when you have a high windstorm, not a normal one. Because once it's gone, man, it's gone. They don't grow back, you know? It'd be different if they would grow back, but they don't. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, so let's take this and these. You know what? Let's start off with, man, the floors and the beams. So what I want to do, remove that. Must be repaired. Why is it damaged? This will be our front deck here. Oh, we got snow build up. Didn't even notice that. Interesting. We'll do some of these. We'll move these to the back side. And these are new as well, I think, right? It's kind of neat. Different stairway to get up to your second level. I like it, man. I like it. Again, options are always a good thing in building games. So, that's done there. Let's go back one more. Now, I think to get rid of the snow... Oh, it is different levels. You could literally sit there and watch it build up on the foundation. That's kind of neat, man. Okay. But we need a shovel, I think, to remove all that, right? Nice to do that. We're not doing the full build today. That's the wrong kind of wall. We're just doing the basics. 4 points, too. So Junior's doing, fairly well on all of his points. Killing a lot of stuff off. The chip that I'm using, right? For the stamina? That is massive for him being able to fight. So give me this and those. You can keep those and this. Kind of need to give him the wood too, but it's fine, man. Kind of just leave it there. Alright, so Let's do... Let's start with the doorway. It's going to be a wide one. I only made one door. I need to make a second one. Windows on the front. Windows in the middle. That's not the middle. You know what? That's the front deck. It's hard to see without having... It's not covered in snow. And solid walls around here. I think for the whole backside we'll do solid too. Just for being able to build right there, right? Alright, so that's done. I'm going to be shy 2 of the walls. I counted wrong for our building. In my defense, I was being attacked while I was trying to get stuff made at base. Okay? It's not my fault. The Slinker's fault. Make sure that is for the roof. So I think the only way to get rid of the snow on the inside is to shovel it. We can't just let it melt. Since it is here. It's super deep, too. And then we need this one. Nice, man. Nice. Can we actually put the other ones up? Probably not, right? Yeah, we need the wall there first. Okay, so we need 2 more walls and 1 more of the doors. And a shovel. We definitely need a shovel, man. Open these. Airflow is always a good thing. There we go. That'll be nice for starting off, you know? Alright, so let's do this. Let's head back to base. Drop off some things here, though, first. So, these can stay. We got some railings for the front. Need 2 more sets for the stairs. That's all good. I should just put the cart on Junior. Might do that at the other base. Let's make these into these. For right now, we'll kind of just set them up over here. Always keep them away from your base if you didn't know. They will catch fire with a lightning strike and then burn everything down. Happened, dude. It's happened before. Unfortunately, it will happen again. So yeah, the building it's taking a lot longer than normal because of the creatures. It should be a little bit better now that we have some defense up, right? I wonder if that'll melt. Probably not. I think we have to clear it off with the shovel. Kind of cool how it's at different tiers. You know? Oh, it is melting. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. Okay. We'll let that do its thing. I wonder if having the heater in here will help with that. Kind of cool if that's the case. Oh. Let's do this too. There we go. Alright, so anyways. Back to base. We need 2 walls. And then just a door. And I've got some of the... It's probably not in your inventory, right? I forgot it. We got some of the floors to go in here, too. To make it look nice. We'll grab quite a bit of stuff. Bring them back with us. Like our bed, things like that. Campfire. Yellow rides. Stick around long enough. I'll tame you. I'm just saying. I am in the markets. We gotta watch out for these Vesper nests, though. Got some snow over here, too, it looks like. Alright, so. There's my floors. And then we need a door. So, nails and ingots. And rope. Stop it. Stop it, man. I'm tired of seeing you. Junior! He's in our base. Hate those things, man. I hate them so bad. I mean, they're fantastic. Don't take it the wrong way. I hate it in a good way. You know what I mean? Out here. Stop. That's our base. Attack the creature that's attacking us, not the base. The snow's getting to him too, I can see. Could you imagine a pack of these guys? If they do a jump attack while I'm on Junior, we both take damage. Yeah, see? All the creatures are kind of bugged to where they get the food symbol and run south. Not sure, man. It's kind of weird, dude. It's kind of weird. Speaking of food, let me get something for Junior real quick. He's eating these. A little bit of water. A little bit of repairs. I've had to do so much repairs. I think I've repaired my hammer 5 or 6 times. Just since the last cut when we were building the walls down there. The slinkers keep getting inside the base and tearing everything up. If I lost the ice box again, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, almost. Almost. Oxygen machine is broke, though. I mean, it's fine. We're taking it down there with us. Take all that. We'll build a new one. For our one storage, though. Let's do this. Junior, buddy. Time for the cart. Another point. Or storage. Just give you all this. It's fine. It's fine. I'll keep that. Inside the cart. Kind of weird. Is what it is. I want to build the water wheel if we can. I need to see what we need for that. Might not be able to. And I need a shovel. So... what is it called? Requires shelter. Okay, look, dude. Tech tree. Is it tier 3? Tier 2. It's tier 4 for power? I didn't realize it was that far away. Okay, there's the power tool there. There's a water wheel. Okay, so we can't test that out today because we need a ton of stuff, plus the upgraded workbench. But I still want to come back and see if that's an option. That, to me, should be a lower tier. Because it is a water wheel, right? Not very much on the power output. Not too sure. It's fine, though. Alright, so. Got our junk from there. Not worried about these for right now. I think what I'm going to do is fill up Junior's inventory. Oh, we need 2 walls. That's what it was. Regular walls. Just need some more nails. Which is now broken. Dude, I tell you what, man. Those creatures are a pain. 2 of you. Fantastic. But yeah, load up Junior. Take as much as we can down there. And we need to make a shovel. Oh, that's crafting. Wood, stick, and fiber. Okay. Wood. Stick. And I'll have to grab some. Oh, right there, fiber. We'll kind of see how that works out. Alright, man, give me a minute. Let me load everything up. Everything that I can. And I'll see you down at the other base. Try to get some more stuff worked out. Is that another monkey inside? Okay, it's even worse. It's a monkey and... one of those guys. So we need to build one of the deterrents. Do these guys just, like, spawn in the tree? I'm guessing? We have 3 arrows. Okay, not enough. Yep. What we have Junior for. Alright, so. Everything melted in here. I like it. I like it. That's kind of cool, man. So let's grab our floors. We got some storage. We need these. We need the 2 walls. What we might do is make these windows. Again, the airflow, dude. So these, and then 2 of these guys. Where's it at? Right here. And that should be high enough to do our balcony in here. For our sleeping, just on one side. Perfect. Open you. And open you. Oh, one more door, too. Did I make the door? Stop it. I forgot the door. You gotta be kidding me, man. Okay, so, here's what it is. Let's do this. We're not doing too much more today. We'll do a lot of the building in the next video, but... let's get this kind of sorted out. There we go. Nice little cabin. I like it, dude. I should have made some more of the walls or the ceilings for this. We'll do it when we go back to get the door here in a minute. So that's done. Let's do the shovel. Curious about it. It damages the floor. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not sure why that's a thing. Can we... hello? Some tough snow, I'm just saying, dude. Okay. So that's good there. For the moment, we'll just set up our storage over here. Let's do it like this. One there. One here. Skip the window. Again, airflow. And two more here. That'll work out for now for some storage. Again, just to be able to move everything down. And all this junk. I want to... what tier is a scarecrow? Tier 2. So normal bench will work. So stone, leather, wood, and fiber. One of you. Now what we'll have to do is I was thinking on this far side over here. The bed's going to be there. If we do a small overhang right here, not in this video, in the next one, and a small deck outside, we're going to have the fire outside, and that should allow us to sleep too. Right? For the most part? Right now, we kind of just do it right here. Same with the bed. And then we need to do this for some parts, I think, right? Again, not permanent, just setting it out for the moment. So cloth, head, arm, and leg. That's kind of weird. We don't have any more fiber. Alright, one of you. Make some nails. Make the door. We got the tree sap. We should be able to make this now, right? Just need the spoiled meat, which will be in Junior's inventory. Fantastic. Look at us making progress and all. It's been a busy day, man. More for me than for you, because don't forget, editing cuts out so much stuff. I always like this by the door. So we just need a few nails. Let's do 5. We need a few more of the ingots too. There we go, man. One more door for the base. Perfect. Alright, so with that, we have this guy. And this is the one from the Homestead Pack. It's the other DLC that came out recently. And it's a scarecrow. It's not the normal looking deterrent. Want to do it there? Let's do it here. It's kind of more in the center. Wait, is that backwards? Oh, that's the right way. That's fantastic, dude. Looks super nice. Same thing as the other one, it's just a different look to it. So what is a range? Hopefully it encompasses the whole base. Oh, 100%. Let's do this. Let's go to the edge. Back far corner. Oh, we need some spikes on these as well. Okay, so just outside the base. That kind of works, man. It's not too bad. So we're kind of set for the moment. It's a little shack. We definitely have a ton more work to do. And I was wanting to do some of the missions before we get too far into building. But look, dude, I gotta have a nice, secure place to have all of our stuff, do some crafting, things like that. It's not safe. As you can see, this map is very hostile, and it's very dangerous. So I want to get things set up with a shotgun. Hopefully, before we start doing missions, even just the normal one-shot shotgun, have something else besides the bow. Our bow's almost broke, and it's our legendary one, and I don't want to repair it. That's kind of just how I want to play this map. I want to use stuff that's in the tech tree and not all legendary stuff. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.